Give me an army of West Point graduates, and I'll win a battle. Give me a handful of Texas Aggies, and I'll win a war. The object of war is not to die for your country, but to make the other bastard die for his. If everyone is thinking alike, then somebody isn't thinking. Urge all of your men to pray, not alone in church, but everywhere. Pray when driving. Pray when fighting. Pray alone. Pray with others. Pray by night and pray by day. Pray for the cessation of immoderate rains, for good weather, for battle. Pray for the defeat of our wicked enemy, whose banner is injustice and whose good is oppression. Pray for victory. Pray for our army and pray for peace. We must march together, all out for God. Do not try to make circumstances fit your plans. Make plans that fit the circumstances. A good plan violently executed now is better than a perfect plan executed next week. Never tell people how to do things. Tell them what to do, and they will surprise you with their ingenuity. It is foolish and wrong to mourn the men who died. Rather, we should thank God that such men lived. May God have mercy for my enemies, because I won't. Better to fight for something than live for nothing. Achievers are resolute in their goals and driven by determination. Discouragement is temporary. Obstacles are overcome and doubt is defeated, yielding to personal victory. You need to overcome the tug of people against you as you reach for high goals. Accept the challenges so that you may feel the exhilaration of victory. I don't measure a man's success by how high he climbs, but how high he bounces when he hits bottom. A civil servant is sometimes like a broken cannon. It won't work, and you can't fire it. Fear kills more people than death. When there is fear of failure, there will be failure. When I want my men to remember something important, to really make it stick, I give it to them double dirty. It may not sound nice to some bunch of little old ladies at an afternoon tea party, but it helps my soldiers to remember. You can't run an army without profanity, and it has to be eloquent. Profanity. An army without profanity couldn't fight its way out of a piss-soaked paper bag. As for the types of comments I make, sometimes I just, by God, get carried away with my own eloquence. The highest obligation and privilege of citizenship is bearing arms. You cannot be disciplined in great things and undisciplined in small things. Wars are not won by fighting battles. Wars are won by choosing battles. You're never beaten until you admit it. The most difficult thing about being humble is not being able to brag about it. Lead me, follow me, or get out of my way. Now, if you are going to win any battle, you have to do one thing. You have to make the mind run the body. Never let the body tell the mind what to do. The body will always give up. It is always tired morning, noon, and night. But the body is never tired if the mind is not tired. When you were younger, the mind could make you dance all night, and the body was never tired. You've always got to make the mind take over and keep going. There is a great deal of talk about loyalty from the bottom to the top. Loyalty from the top down is even more necessary and much less prevalent. One of the most frequently noted characteristics of great men who have remained great is loyalty to their subordinates. If I could have 3 wishes, one would be to take an 88 and shove that barrel up Hitler's ass so that cocksucker can cry like the little goddamn girl he is. And hell, after that, I wouldn't need 2 more wishes. It is foolish and wrong to mourn the men who died. Rather, we should thank God that such men lived. To me, it seems certain that the fatalistic teachings of Muhammad and the utter degradation of women is the outstanding cause for the arrested development of the Arab. He is exactly as he was around the year 700, while we have kept on developing. A leader is a man who can adapt principles to circumstances. The supreme measure of a man is what he would risk his life for. Always do more than is required of you. I am a soldier. I fight where I am told, and I win where I fight. Courage is fear holding on a minute longer. When in doubt, observe and ask questions. When certain, observe at length and ask many more questions. Moral courage is the most valuable and usually the most absent characteristic in men. Be willing to make decisions. That's the most important quality in a good leader. I have studied the enemy all my life. I have read the memoirs of his generals and his leaders. I have even read his philosophers and listened to his music. I have studied in detail the account of every damned one of his battles. I know exactly how he will react under any given set of circumstances. And he hasn't the slightest idea of what I'm going to do. So when the time comes, I'm going to whip the hell out of him. Make the mind run the body. Never let the body tell the mind what to do. The body will always give up. Good tactics can save even the worst strategy. Bad tactics will destroy even the best strategy. Attack rapidly, ruthlessly, viciously, without rest. However tired and hungry you may be, the enemy will be more tired, more hungry. Keep punching. There are 3 ways that men get what they want: by planning, by working, and by praying. Nobody ever defended anything successfully. There's only attack and attack and attack some more. No good decision was ever made in a swivel chair. Keep going. Someone must be on top. Why not you?